season, that might have been a game that you guys like lost. I'm curious for you, like, what do you feel like is different that you don't lose a game like that now? Like, how do you feel like you come out in the end with a victory there?
I just think mentality, maturity, and always keeping that bigger picture in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? Knowing where we want to get to, and it's just a lot of things we got to do in the midst of that in order to become very, very good at what we want to do. And I think we handled business. Kind of were up a lot in the first quarter, I think it was, the first half in general, and then kind of got back in the game. But we're all pros at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, we got it done.
End of game, you're found for another big shot. That's been happening more of late, though. What did you see, I guess, on that play, even the one to Brook, too? That really kind of sealed it, where maybe the two guys got just so much attention.
Yeah, it's just positioning. And I was in the corner, so obviously I saw Giannis getting doubled. And even though I felt like no one was on me, at the end of the day, you got to realize from his point of view, he can't see all the way to the opposite corner. So just pulled around and made myself available, and he hit me, and I just did my job.
I know you took pride in knowing where to be, even coming into the season. We talked about that. You're like, how much. That said, though, how more in rhythm is the team as a whole around Dame and Giannis? Because it feels, I think, Giannis has 3 triple-doubles in a week. Dame's had 5 double-doubles in 6 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you all sort of orbiting around them a little more?
I think everybody's accepting and mastering their roles to the T right now, whatever that may be. And even, we still got guys like PC who, you know what I'm saying, who's a very capable guard for us. Rotations change, though, throughout the season, so you just never know whose days it's going to be. Ryan Rollins was in the rotation, and so you just got to be prepared. And I think everybody is prepared, and we know what we want to get to, and we know what we want to do now. We're not like in the wind trying to figure it out. Same for Dame and Giannis. They know the tendencies of the guys around them that's collabing with them, and so kudos to them. And then obviously we just have to keep doing our job, and the bench is doing amazing too. Bobby and guys coming off the bench, just being ready, just having that mentality, like I said at the beginning.
Going back to what you said about mentality and maturity, like what went into that? Because it's been a pretty quick turnaround, and that's not an easy thing to do. So what do you think went into that?
Great coaching, and then us being able to take the information and apply it to the game, and continuously getting the reps and the film that we need in order to see whatever we can get better at. And then, like I said, kudos to us for being able to take that in and then apply it to the game.
You were on the receiving end of one of Giannis's probably prettier passes of the season.
The right hand to the corner.
Yeah. Just as you're seeing him Euro step, I'm assuming you're saying, he's going to dunk, because if he's in transition doing a Euro step, he's probably going to dunk. Yeah. What is it? Try to get your hands ready, and I guess
my mindset is in transition, Giannis is going to be Giannis. So for me, it's just to get to a position where I can have his back, and having his back is getting to that corner, knowing guys don't come out of nowhere trying to block a shot, come out of nowhere trying to build that wall. So just giving them an outlet, really. And that's for all of us, just getting to those corners and transitions, because at the end of the day, you can get to the rim, but knowing that your emergency outlet is the corner, it makes his job a lot easier.
Are you at all surprised about like how good his vision and passing is? Like, you haven't played with him before. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously you can see stuff on film and see him rack up assists, but has it been different, like, getting to play with him?
No. Ever since the beginning of the season, since we started training camp, I realized how willing him and Dame are passing the ball. So that just makes me more ready, and like I said, guys more ready in general, just being on the backside of their drives and the actions that him and Dame are in. So just having that mentality and that readiness and that sense of urgency, and then just being ready to do your job.
You had talked earlier about, or practice about, your availability.
Mm-hmm.
Your three-point shooting has been, you're well over 50% have been. Mm-hmm. Where are you at with that? Like, is this one of the better grooves you've been in? Because it's a little bit of everything. There's catch and shoot. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of dribble, step back, and then I think today there's a couple off balance, kind of in motion. Mm-hmm. Just kind of where does this rate right now with how you're feeling with that shot?
I feel it very sound, like I say. Just very in the moment. I really don't know how to explain it. I try to explain it to my wife sometimes, but I'm just really in the moment. I'm not taking anything for granted. Just staying really level-headed, whether I'm missing or making. And my mindset going into games is trying to get as many rebounds as I can, even though I know I'm playing with 2 7-footers and guys on the opposite team are 7 feet as well. But just coming in wanting to play defense and get a lot of rebounds. So anything that comes my way as far as three, I just let it fly. Not saying that I can't shoot and I just throw it up there, but I'm just doing my job and just trusting my work and everything I'm doing before the games and in practices and showing. So just play to stay consistent and stay humble.
What's the biggest thing to keep up this momentum? You guys had a lot of home games during November, but before NBA Cup stuff gets sorted out, only 4 scheduled home games during the month of December. What's going to be the biggest thing to kind of keep up this momentum with so many games on the road?
Well, I personally like playing on the road more. I'll give you that you against them like feeling, and winning in somebody else's arena. It gives you a lot of confidence going into the very next game. So I think in that month, I think we'll grow a lot in areas that we haven't been able to, such as being at home and playing here often. But being on the road definitely builds a lot of character and integrity for your team if you can pull out those wins.